So everything that can go wrong will go wrong eventually. I just can't seem to progress anywhere. I haven't even explained why. God damn, it's been a long time since I've talked to a camera. Shit. Now I got nothing. I have nothing, you know, and my band is the one thing I have in my life, you know. It's my sanity right now, and it has been since I got back here. I need that in my life. But right now we can't just go down and jam like we used to, and it's like killing me that we can't. So I'm not having any luck this year. That's why I stopped my videotape series in the first place. Fuck, it got embarrassing. It's like one defeat, one fucking knockout punch after the other, and they just keep swinging. Every new person just swing, even if it's unintentional. It's like, I need something, boom! I want something, boom! All fucking year, just punch, punch, punch right in the fucking face. Trying to get the record done, trying to distract myself from this just daily struggle, the daily struggle of just existing in the world without any kind of tangible future ahead of you. That's what's scary, is feeling like you're a 20-something now and you haven't done anything. The most you've done isn't worth shit, and it doesn't really matter. Like, if you take a step forward, you're gonna get pushed back. Someone is going to push you. They're gonna push your buttons too. They're gonna push every fucking button you have left. Until you're ready, they just fucking snap all together. Every time we get anywhere, something happens and just distorts everything and makes it 10 times more difficult. It's like pessimism would be optimistic at this point. I'm losing my fucking mind, I swear to God. I really want to know what these cuts are from. You know, why did I slice myself up in my sleep? Borderline personality disorder. That's what I have, you guys. That's what I have. I have a borderline personality disorder. Diagnosing myself. Because, you know, sometimes I feel like I intentionally eke out an existence of sadness, and I find ways to be bitter about everything. It doesn't matter how great something is in my life. I find some way to fucking critique it. It's not as good as something else, or I can't relate to it. I can't fucking relate to it. And because I have such a fucking selfish brain, if I can't immediately relate to something, I don't want anything to fucking do with it. So, how can I expand my consciousness if that's the way I naturally fucking think? Well, why do I do this, I think? I have this journal, and I've been, instead of just writing about how I feel about things and being mopey and depressed as shit, what I've been doing is I've been trying to analyze my emotions. Why do I feel this way? Why do I want the things that I want? And, you know, all I can really gather is I'm scared.
Cool. Do it again. That worked well.
It would work much, Cody. I would sound much better if I could actually move my fucking arm.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hey. We've been working on the Muldoon's Clever Girls record for quite some time now. Yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. The days kind of blur together anymore. But the other day, we watched almost the entire new season of Beavis and Butthead, moving 14,000 different files over for this record.
We're gonna mix down some drums, hopefully, a little bit.
That's what we're doing here today. We're mixing the drum track for I Fucked Up.
Because to be honest, like, I don't know, like, this is the happiest I've ever heard. Like, this is the proudest I've ever been with drums. I don't think it's gonna sound any better.
Yeah, dude, I love the way the
I think
sound
this
right
sounds perfect for the record, so I really don't want to like.
But anyway, I'm out of focus and I don't even give a fuck. Sketch, I don't give a shit.
That whole thing was out of
He's busy editing stuff. But
looking at stuff.
looking at stuff to edit though. So I was kind of right. Anyways. What are you doing?
I have to drink water every hour because I have to clean out my system because I got caught for marijuana. And we're gonna take a at-home piss test to see if I can possibly pass this one on Saturday and not have to wait 30 more days. I'm already 45 days clean, but I still didn't pass my urinalysis. What up?
That's it. Spend all our monies.
What'd you guys get?
Not much, just some jeans. I've got me a shirt. Little doodad, you know, thing.
Nice.
She was like, oh, there's a nice purple one. I was like, I don't want to match Jamie.
That'd be too weird. I said,
Yeah,
oh,
it would be
okay.
fucking weird. I don't know what to talk about right now. I'm just drinking water.
I know, I'm just filming you drinking, Sketch. You gotta be entertaining. Just be depressed, because you're...
I am depressed. I had to already drink.
I'm impressed.
I am depressed. But I've been drinking a lot of pickle juice, which was supposed to flush out my system. I've been eating a lot of pickles, but didn't seem to do much for me. We're documenting the whole thing.
I think that's a good idea.
To
I think you're getting
bring
fucked.
some people aware of the situation. I got 40 minutes to my urinalysis, at-home urinalysis. So hopefully I pass. But I don't know, it's a gamble. It's a $600 gamble to take my urinalysis this Saturday.
Yeah, you should explain the story.
The story's pretty bad. The story's really bad. My deferred judgment, I got caught with a ½ gram of marijuana. And this is my deferred judgment, which is supposed to be kind of like a, you know, don't do that shit again. Kind of not a get out of jail free card, but a little bit like that. But anyway, my deferred, because I got caught in a college town, where requires me to go to a rehabilitation program, a diversion program, and it's costing me $300 just for 2 urinalysis and a 6-hour class. I had to take the first one just to be evaluated. They came back with a 76 over 20, so I have to get below 20 like milliliters, or I'm not exactly sure what they base it off of, but anyway, I have to shoot below 20 and I'm at 76, but I've been clean for 45 days, but I smoke a lot of weed. So I'm doing everything I can, but what sucks is if I fail this next urinalysis, I have to still pay the full $300 for the class, but then they slap me with $350 in fines, $100 in court fee, and I go to jail for 2 days for a half gram of marijuana. You tell me if that's not a scam or not. But it's pretty bad, and I'm pretty bummed out. And I've been smoking synthetic weed, and it's horrible. Cut that all out. I've been smoking a lot of synthetic weed, and it is horrible. If you have anxiety problems, it is not for you at all. And if you smoke weed for kind of depression too, you're in for a hell of a treat. It's gonna make it way worse. I feel down a lot, but then I still kind of like, it gets my mind off things. But we're talking for like 20 minutes, and then if you smoke too much of that shit, you start like tripping out. Like the beginning stages, like that first 10 minutes when you're first tripping on acid, and you're like, man, I'm starting to feel something. The room gets really big, and then you kind of just start tripping balls. That 10 minutes before is what you feel on this synthetic weed, so shit doesn't even seem real. Some of this right now doesn't even seem real. So I've been smoking it for like 45 days, which I'm pretty sure isn't why it's on the test, because it's not, no THC in that. So we'll see. We got a half hour before I take my first at-home urinalysis, which I've already been flushing, so it's a lot. It's a gamble, man. It's a lot of money. It's $600. Yeah, I can't really help it. Like, I can eat a ton of food, smoke one hitter of that, and then just be like, man, let's just eat again. And I'm already eating again. I already ate earlier. I'm gonna eat now because I'm hungry again. And in 20 minutes, I'll smoke another one. I'll eat another one. It's bad. It sucks. I feel fat. Alright, stop because I want to do it. There you go. Well, and you can feel it in your lungs. Like, it. Oh man, you should see this resin buildup. This shit, like normal weed resin doesn't look anything like this. It'll like come out in like pools, and it's like this dark black liquid. And this is like, this sheet right here is after like maybe 2 days of smoking a 1E that I clean out with a coat hanger, and it's just so bad for you. It's really one of the worst. That's what's really shocking, is it's street legal and doesn't show up on your urinalysis, and this is like, I feel killing me. I got 30 more days of it. So here's my at-home urinalysis, which I'm getting tested for all 12, well not all, but 12 drugs, because all of them were gone except for the 12 drug one. So it was like $40.
$40?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And I feel like a middle-aged mother. Alright, step one, pee in the cup! Don't you argue with me, young Adam.
Adam?
Young Adam? I don't know.
Should be young Alex.
Well, I was thinking my brother. Oh, wow. That's fancy. You piss in the cup, then you put the lid on it and you tip it over. And it'll like stay on the lid what drugs I do. Which is only THC. Which is fucking retarded. This is the dumbest thing I've ever had to do. Alright. Hopefully I do this right. Wish me luck, guys! Alright, get in here. busted that shit open. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, those strips stay on, so I gotta securely, you know, I want to give them too much. I'm afraid, like, I can't cut it off and then it's really gonna burn. So I like shifted real quick for it. Hit the toilet. I mean, I thought it had. Whoa, man, that's kind of scaring me already.
What?
Because everything's lighting up. Well, they say they can detect it up to 40 days on here. Anyway. Negative result, or red. Oh, good. There's tons of red on there. Because like, for a second there, I was like, man, I'm just positive for everything. So fucking nervous. I am a little nervous because, like, I should just get out of the room. Well, this fucking sucks, man. That's like, I do definitely want to smoke soon. As soon as fucking possible. But, don't want to lose $600. I don't mind going to jail. So I guess if both of them are pink or red, that means I have a strong negative. But if the drug went out of control and drug is a little faded, it means a weak negative. Which probably in my case is what I'm going to get, so I really need a strong negative because the lab results are way, way more specific. Way more precise. That's what I probably should have said. I didn't think that one through. I'm not a scholar. Oh man, it was a weak negative. That sucks. I still have it in there. But what's really weird is I came up with a weak negative for 2 others too, which I find very strange. But I never came in positive for anything. The lines have to be like completely missing. But sadly, the one that's like the most completely missing is in THC. Which fucking sucks, which means I have another 30 fucking days.
Lame. That'll put you at what, 70 something days?
70 fucking days to clean up on marijuana.
Just to smoke it again.
This is right. I'm gonna keep this as like a little reminder.
You're gonna keep your piss?
Yeah, just for show off to all my friends.
There you go.
Now leave me. This is intimate.
I know, dude, it's personal.
Should just turn off the lights. Now it's just you and I. Hi, my name's Alex Christ. A lot of you guys know me as Skitch. And we've been asked a lot about why the Muldoon record hasn't been out and released already. And I'm going to tell you a really long story as to why. Because it's pretty much my fault. Anyway, the album got recorded. It went really well. Everything got done really fast. But out of nowhere, around October, started having this really odd pain throughout my leg. It felt like I tore a muscle in my leg, and kind of just decided to walk it off. And it progressively got worse to a point where I couldn't move, and I ended up seeing a chiropractor, which said my hips were unaligned. And most of you guys are going to be like, this has nothing to do with the story, but as to why the album isn't done, but just bear with me. So after dumping, man, probably a fucking good $600-700 into chiropractor visits. I'm seeing this person like 3 times a week. It's like almost $50 a visit. Happened for a couple months, and got sent back to work, and I was on medical leave, so I wiped out a lot of my savings. And then you heard my story about getting caught for that little bit of weed. I'm pretty much wiped clean, and so work is what I need to do. So I go back and I try and hit it pretty hard, and they give me no medication from a chiropractor, so I'm taking a lot of leave, and I'm just noticing no improvements, and it gets driven to a point of seeing a specialist, and that's where it went really downhill. After 3 hospitals, 5 doctors, an MRI. I get diagnosed with degenerative disc disease. And they tell me now I have 2 herniated discs and 2 bulging discs in my spine. But what's awesome about this disease is you just, you can do anything and these discs shatter in your spine. It's not a matter of like getting in a car accident. It's not a matter of anything. It's I pick up a piece of paper off the floor, my disc shatters. So anyway, I get stuck. Once again, pretty much immobile. My body is just on fire all the time, and they just hand me pills. Nerve capsules, Vicodin, Percocet. Eventually it gets to a point where I'm on so much medication and my mind is so dulled. I literally can't move, nor can I create. I found a lack of purpose. They start handing me depression pills, anti-anxiety pills, everything, you name it. I have a mountain of pills. And it just kind of got worse. And everything kind of just keeps getting a little bit worse. I have 4 out of 5 doctors telling me I'm eventually going to land in a wheelchair, that this will happen the rest of my life. I never went to college because I dropped out of college to play in touring bands and go overseas and play shows all over the world. And that's part of what I've done in my life already. I'm now being told that I have to find a desk job and that going to school is a good option for me right now, because I have 4 years left of my parents' health insurance, and then I'm facing surgery the rest of my life. According to everything in society, they're telling me the artist, the starving artist, is going to have to work his ass off to try and pay off hundreds of thousands of dollars in surgeries. Endless amount of surgeries for the rest of my life, and being told that what I worked for 23 years is now not possible for me. I'm being told by all these people around me that my dreams are kind of done. I lost my purpose. And the album just kind of started getting really hard. I didn't see much of a purpose in it. But sometimes it gets better, and I really enjoy the project, and it's something I really want to do, and I want to show you guys what I can do. I put a lot into it. Cody's put a lot into it. You barely know me, and I'm kind of just doing this because I want everybody to know, like, it's not a failed project. It's just really hard times. And I'm just being told that in 4 years I need to find a job that's gonna give me health insurance to cover this for the rest of my life, but I specialize as a musician, as a recording engineer. No job out there covers enough like that. I've known people for years who are recording engineers who still work full-time jobs at factories. As an artist, you're expected to do everything for free. In this world, I create things. I make music. I create noise. I'm loud. I'm obnoxious, and I do create things that not a lot of people enjoy, but some people do. I'm not good at other things. That's how people feel, and this is how I feel, and I'm put in a box, and I'm being told that I can't do what I'm supposed to do anymore. And I'm scared, I'm confused, and I'm frustrated. And that's why we're stuck. We keep running into bad luck, and this is really bad luck and bad times. And I'm losing faith in myself and a lot of people. And you ask, well, you have 4 doctors saying bad things. Well, what about that fifth? The fifth said I can do things. Yeah. I can't hold on to a lot of people's words anymore. It's really hard to believe in what anybody has to say. Because I'm starting to realize that the word promise is kind of just made up. And the word always never really happens. Because everything kind of comes to an end. I just kind of feel like a lot of people lie. And I try to keep faith, but faith in my family, faith in my friends, my band. This band saved me. And I don't know, a lot of the record can't get done because I'm just looped up. It's either be in pain and I can work on it, or it's be just completely out of my mind and be relieved. But I can't make notes and get this record done right. And it's up to me. I gotta do it. We can't pay anybody to do it. We're broke. We're just like you. And we're just trying our best. And you know, like, all I ask is, when this is done and when we're finished, know that I literally put everything that I have into this. And I ask you just to listen to it. Like, I want to give it to you. And I want to give it to you to hear. And that's all I can do right now. All I can do is work on this. So, just listen. Thanks for listening to this too.